Here is a question that we are going to solve. That we have to find the value of cos into bracket the inverse of sine 1 over 4 plus inverse of cos 1 over 2. So we are required to evaluate this or to find the value without using calculator nor four figure table. So the information we are giving here, we are giving cos, that is the arc sine of 1 over 4 plus arc cos of 1 over 2. We want to evaluate this without using calculator nor four figure table, using this. Now, this question we are giving, we are going to denote this by a letter and this also by another letter. Let x equals to inverse of sine 1 over 4. Then, if that is the case, if x equals to inverse of sine 1 over 4, it implies that sine x, so that is sine x equals to 1 over 4. That is the implication. So if you have to find x, then by taking sine to the other side, you are going to obtain this. So which means this equals this, the same thing as this. So we have this, or can be written as this. The same thing applies if x equals to this, and we are going to use y to represent this value here. Let y equals, so y equals inverse of cos 1 over 2, or the arc cos of 1 over 2. Now in that case, we have cos y. Here we have cos y to be 1 over 2. So cos y, what applies here also applies here. Now in this case, so that implies that cos of this expression that we are giving here, so we are denoting this by x plus this one by y, and we use the compound angle formula to evaluating this. Cos x plus y, recall that cos of a plus b, I've made video on this too, compound angle equals to cos a cos b minus sine a sine b. We are going to apply this formula there. We call it compound angle formula. So therefore, here will be cos x. So a equals to x, b equals to y. Cos x cos y minus sine x. Then sine y. This is the formula we are going to use because this equals to this under compound angle formula. And in this question we are given sine x equals to 1 over 4. So we have sine x here. Then we have cos y, but we need to obtain cos x with this information here. We are using this, there's an identity. So that this sine square x plus cos square x equals to 1. So also for y, sine square y plus cos square y plus cos square y equals to 1 too. Now, but we are giving cos x, sine x to be 1 over 4. We want to obtain cos x here. So we are going to make cos x the subject. By making cos x the subject of formula here, you are going to obtain 1 minus sine square x, then the square root. The same thing applies here. By making y, that is, we want to determine sine y. Here we have to determine cos x because sine y is given. We want to determine sine y because cos y is given here. So therefore, we are going to make cos y the subject of formula here. Cos y equals to 1 minus sine square y, then square root. Now we substitute cos x. So we are using a stone to kill two birds now. So we want to determine cos x, and at the same time we want to determine cos y. So we are given, so we want to determine, it should be sine y because cos y is given here. So we are to determine sine y. Here should be sine y because we are given cos y. This is a mistake, then we are given cos y. Then that means we are going to determine sine y. So we have this. So we are to determine cos x with sine x given. And also we are to determine sine y with cos y given here. So now we have cos x equals to 1 minus sine x, which is, we have sine square x here, that will be 1 over 4 raised to power 2. And here we have sine y to be 1 minus cos y is 1 over 2, that will be 1 over 2 raised to power 2 square root. Now, when you evaluate further, you are going to simplify further. You are going to have square root of So 1 minus 1 square will be 1, 4 square is 16, which will give us, when we find the LCM, we are going to have 16 minus 1 divided by 16 square root. Then this will give us sin y to be 1 minus 1 over 4 square root. Then when you simplify further, you are going to have 4 LCM will be 4, 4 by 1, 4 minus 1 divided by 4 square root. So therefore, when you take away, by taking away 1 from 16, we are going to have 15. Then square root of 16 will give us 4. Taking away 1 from 4, you are going to have 3. You obtain 3. Root 3. Square root of 4 here will give us 2. So therefore, here we have cos x. So let's now bring the result together. We have sin x to be 1 over 4. And we have cos x. Cos x to be root 15 over 4. Here we have cos y to be 1 over 2, and we have sin y to be root 3 over 2. Back to this equation now. We have cos x plus y. Don't forget, cos x plus y is what we are asked to evaluate or to find the value here. So we want to find the value which is equal to this, because x equals to this and y equals to this. Then once we obtain the cos of x plus y, then that will lead to, or will give us the result of what we are asked to find here, which is cos of this expression, which equals to, then we have cos x. Whenever you see cos x, we use, using this formula now, we use root 15 over 4. We have root 15 divided by 4 for cos x from this formula now. Cos x equals this. Now, cos y, 1 over 2. We have 1 over 2. Then minus sin x, 1 over 4. Multiplied by sin y equals to root 3 over 2. So when you simplify further, you are going to have, therefore, we have cos into bracket inverse of, that is sin inverse of 1 over 4 plus cos inverse of 1 over 4 equals to, now we are going to simplify this further. So 1 by root 15 will give us root 15. So 4 by 2 will give us 8, minus 1 by root 3 will give us root 3. Then 4 by 2 will give us 8, which implies we have the result to be, so root 15 over 8 minus root 3 over 8, which can be simplified further as, so root 3 is a common factor. When you bring root 3 out over 8, here you are going to have, when you bring root 3 from root 15, you are going to have root 5. Then root 3 from root 3, you are going to have 1 day. So therefore, so this will be this is the answer to the question we are giving. Therefore, cos of this equals root 3 over 8 into bracket root 5 minus 1. This is our answer, or the answer to the question we are giving. Thank you. Please like, comment, and share.